Today we're going to be looking at 20 mind-blowing facts you never knew about Grand Theft Auto. Because we've got a lot to get into today, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. So the first fact you might not have known about is there's actually a GTA game that you can beat in less than an hour. That's right, it's possible to beat GTA Vice City in 57 minutes. So while the world records for GTA 3 and Grand Theft Auto 5 are 5 hours and 37 minutes and then 7 hours and 25 minutes, the 3D Universe games have been clocked at some mind-boggling fast paces. GTA 3, for example, was beaten in just 71 minutes, but the most impressive record is Vice City, which was beaten in 57 minutes and 29 seconds. If you're interested in watching that speed run for yourself, I'll leave a link to it in the description. Number 19, Grand Theft Auto 5 features over 1,000 uses of the F word and the C word. Okay, that is pretty insane. So that just shows you how often our characters swear and how often you see words like that used. I mean, over 1,000 times. What I'll do in the description is actually leave a 12-minute GTA swear montage if you're actually interested in that sort of stuff. Number 18, there's only 2 children in the entire series. So you don't see a lot of kids in GTA, obviously because it's a game not really meant for kids. But the first character is Mary Beth Williams, a baby in Vice City Stories who ends up with both her parents killed. And then secondly, there's GTA 4's Jill Von Crastenburg, a 13-year-old Paris Hilton-like Harris whose sexual escapades are no doubt a satire of how children in the media spotlight grow up far too fast. Aside from them, kids are kept at arm's length away from the very adult shenanigans taking place in these GTA games. The number 17 spot, Franklin was supposed to die and be replaced by Lamar at the end of GTA 5. So this was confirmed by the voice actor of Lamar, Slink Johnson. He was going to take Franklin's place at the end of option C, which was Death Wish, where Franklin was actually supposed to die. However, Lamar's voice actor in real life, Slink Johnson, actually got in trouble with the law, forcing Rockstar to keep Franklin as the final character, making sure he never ended up dying. Number 16, Niko Bellic is actually based on the henchman from Behind Enemy Lines. So we've touched on this in a previous video, but there was a character in Behind Enemy Lines named Sasha, who was influenced by Vladimir Mashkov. Now, Rockstar actually reached out to this actor in order to see if he wanted to play Niko Bellic, but at the time he said he didn't take GTA seriously. Either way, it's pretty cool that Rockstar was inspired by a villain in a movie in order to create the protagonist and main character of GTA 4. Number 15, every Grand Theft Auto game since GTA 3 has been delayed. That's right, Vice City, San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, and even GTA 5 have all been delayed. And if you want to throw Red Dead Redemption 2 in there as well, you can. So every Rockstar game since GTA 3 almost has been delayed as well, which is pretty crazy. It's almost kind of funny at this point. Whenever Rockstar say they're going to do something, just expect it to release either 6 months or a year later. At the number 14 spot, Grand Theft Auto 5 is the 3rd best-selling video game of all time. So video games have been around for a while, whether it's Pac-Man or whether it's Tetris, 30, 40 years at this point. So the fact that GTA 5, which has only been out for a little over 4 years now, is the 3rd best-selling video game of all time with over 85 million copies sold is insane. The two in front of it, Minecraft and Tetris. Tetris has like a 30-year head start, and Minecraft has like a 3 or 4 year head start and has a much wider audience. So really impressive right there by GTA. Number 13, each protagonist in Grand Theft Auto 5 represents a different type of player. So Michael is the retired veteran brought back into the fold, Franklin is the ambitious upstart who wants to amass as much wealth as possible, and Trevor is the unstable maniac who likes causing as much pain and damage as possible. This is likely an intentional move on Rockstar's part, and it's smart as it gives each type of GTA player a character they can relate to, ensuring that no type of gamer gets lost in the shuffle. The number 12 spot, San Andreas characters Ryder and OG Locke are modeled after real-life rappers. So we have Ryder, who bears an uncanny resemblance to legendary NWA rapper Eazy-E, whose music is actually included in the soundtrack, and secondarily, OG Locke was written to be a parody of Ja Rule. They both have the first name Jeffrey, and Locke's stealing of Mad Dog's lyrics reflects Rule's apparent theft of music from rapper DMX, a really funny reference from Rockstar. The number 11 spot, there was a cross-dressing heist mission cut from GTA 5. So leaked audio clips confirm this mission where Trevor is attempting to dress up as a female and act as Michael's wife. Now the characters have to earn the trust of a real estate agent so that they can eventually break in to Martin Madrazo's house and steal one of his safes that contains a prized possession. Why did Rockstar have to cut that from the game? That honestly sounds better than a lot of the heist missions we got, like the Palito Bay one, Vangelico one. That sounded amazing. I wish Rockstar didn't cut that mission. Number 10 spot, Rockstar loves making fun of the Rival Driver franchise. So a few short years after GTA began, the Rival Driver franchise launched to considerable acclaim before a string of mediocre sequences and started lacking the same ambition that GTA had. In Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, Rockstar make fun of Driver, Driver 2, and they even mock Driver's video game in one of the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas missions where they play a parody of the missions itself. Really funny by Rockstar, just kind of sticking up for themselves. The number 9 spot, Phil Collins and Laszlo Jones are the only celebrities to appear as themselves. So there are only 2 real-life celebrities who have agreed to appear as themselves in the GTA series to date. The first was Phil Collins back in Vice City, where he actually plays a concert. It's actually kind of awesome. And then there's Laszlo Jones, a real-life US talk show host who plays an exaggerated version of himself in the GTA games, who was largely a voice character until GTA 5, where he actually appears in several missions. The number 8 spot, Rockstar versus celebrities. So Rockstar have had a ton of run-ins with celebrities. Probably the most notable is Lindsay Lohan and her involvement in Rockstar actually taking her likeness. But there's also been instances with 50 Cent, who claims that they stole his likeness by making CJ in San Andreas. There's been a lot of instances like this. Basically, Rockstar probably just have the world's best lawyers because it seems like everyone wants a piece of the GTA series, including celebrities. The number 7 spot, Stephen Ogg, who's the voice actor of Trevor, recorded some of his lines in his underwear to get in character. So Stephen Ogg reportedly recorded some of his lines in his own underwear in order to get in character for the part. How this worked with the motion capture equipment is anyone's guess, but it's a pretty hilarious image to think of nonetheless. Number 6, in the 3D universe games, if the player shoots the moon, it will actually change size. So I'm not sure how physics actually work here, but if you point a sniper rifle at the moon in Vice City, San Andreas, or GTA 3, you can actually change the size. You can make it smaller or larger. It serves no narrative or gameplay function whatsoever, but it's a pretty imaginative hidden feature nonetheless. The number 5 spot, Rockstar paid for controversial media publicity. So they enlisted shamed PR guru Max Clifford to plant stories in the British media about the game, which led to politicians getting involved and essentially kickstarting the whole counterculture movement, which the series thrived on in its early days. Basically, what Rockstar did is they put a bunch of bad press out there to get people talking about GTA just to get it in the media. It's brilliant and so well done by Rockstar. The number 4 spot, phone calls on a radio show in GTA 4 WKTT are real phone rants from fans. So we've actually discussed this in a previous video, which I'll leave a link to in the description. But essentially a show hosted by Richard Bastian has callers calling in that were real life people. So you called a number before GTA 4 came out, and if Rockstar thought you were funny enough, they'd actually put you in the in-game radio station, which I think is so cool. I wish they did that for GTA 5, and I'd love it if they did something like that for GTA 6. Number 3, Ned Luke is the only known video game voice actor to gain weight for a role. So one of the more interesting facts about GTA 5's performance capture process is Ned Luke, who voiced Michael, actually gained 25 pounds of weight to play the character in order to give a more distinct impression of the over-the-hill guy who hasn't been particularly active over the last few years. And while there's been many actors in movies who have done this, it appears this is the first time a video game voice actor has taken such drastic steps to convey such physicality. Very well done by Ned Luke and his overall performance of Michael. The number 2 spot today, the GTA franchise was a total accident. So the fact that the GTA series exists is a mere happy accident that occurred during the development of DMC's design, who eventually became Rockstar North. Now, their game was called Race and Chase, which originally saw the players taking the role of either a cop or a criminal facing off on the opposing side. However, a glitch caused the police cars to unnecessarily aggressively chase down the criminals, even trying to ram them off the road. This turned out to be one of the game's most popular features, and so DMA kept it and ultimately decided to remove the ability to play as a cop and change the title to Grand Theft Auto. And at the number 1 spot today, the only movies more expensive than Grand Theft Auto 5 are 2 pirate films. So Grand Theft Auto 5 currently ranks as the 3rd most expensive video game ever, sitting behind Destiny at $500 million and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, $275 million. In 2015 money, GTA 5 cost a huge $268 million to produce, which is insane. The only 2 movies that have cost more than that are Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, which cost $300 million, and On Stranger Tides, which cost $378 million. But anyways, that right there is 20 mind-blowing facts you never knew about Grand Theft Auto. If you learned one new thing from this video, then I would definitely consider a success. Let me know if you have any more interesting facts you'd like to see me maybe include in a future video. Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.